What's up, YouTube? So this is yesterday's recap on Euro USD. I ended up not taking a trade, but my bias was correct. But like there was a lot of accumulation and consolidation, so I ended up not taking a trade. It wasn't worth it in my opinion. I should have, but it's all good. So going into the day, I was very bullish. We have this weekend gap. We already closed above the weekend gap. We came in, we retraced back in, and we we already tapped into equilibrium of this range right here, and we have a 4 hour bullish fair value gap right here. And as you can see, the bodies did not close below the mean threshold, which meant that which was a bullish like which was very bullish for me. So the body is not closing below the mean threshold of the fair value gap was very bullish for me. And we already tapped into equilibrium and the weekend gap. So on the 15 minute, this was my buy side. This was my original target right here. We saw a lot of accumulation. I just wanted to see some sort of manipulation down here. I mean, this can be considered a manipulation, but it just wasn't really enough for me to take an entry. And following that, we had a lot of accumulation. We did end up taking this buy side right here, which was my initial take profit. If I were to trade, my take profit would have been this buy side right here, and stop loss beneath this low. So I could have taken this trade, and it did end up playing out in my favor, but because of this accumulation and slow price action, I did not. This was when New York opened. I waited for 6:30 news. We had a red folder on 6:30 right here, but it did not really do much. So after that, we still had some accumulation, and on the 5 minute, you can see it's like we're playing in a range right here. So and this too, this was not like, I just wasn't confident enough to take a trade right here. So yes, this is what ended up happening. We were bullish, and this was my TP. We did end up hitting my take profit, which could have been my take profit, but it was very late into New York session. Like you can see, this is a 5 minute chart, right? So this is where New York opened. This is where I take my trades, and it most probably my trades are like an hour or hour and a half, 1 hour or 1 hour and a half. And this whole move up, it took it took like from 6 p.m. to 11:45, 12 till midnight. So it was like the price action was very slow. So I ended up just like not trading and just sitting back observing price action. Thursday was a slow day, and I guess today we might, like, today's Friday, right? So going into New York Open, we might see some strong price action. But for Thursday, this was what happened, and this was just like very choppy price action. I did not trade. It's all good. Like, at least my bias was correct, and just observing the market. That's it. And trading when you're confident, following the good habits. That's about it. Thank you, boys.